Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, 17th of June 2022. How to live trade Forex today? We are going to have a plan and now what are we going to do and how are we going to trade? Alright, so stay calm, stay cool and forget about the profit yesterday. Stay neutral today. Reset your mind so that we are able to have a proper planning today and see the chart in the neutral way. Alright. Okay, so hi Hubert, hi Flora, hi Riano, Roger, and Rian. Hi, nice to see you, Ian. Yes. And CK, 你好, Aiden, Fan. Well, nice to see all of you here. Bradley, right? Yep. Nice to see all of you here, huh? Nice. Okay, good. Right. All right. So this is what we are going to do. All right. Okay. And yep. Right. Okay. So well. How is everything? Trinette, 你好. All right. So, okay. Everything is good. Yeah, happy. All right. So, whatever it is. Okay, now let's get started. Okay. Can I have the MT4, please? Thank you. Right. So, let's take a look at what do we have here. Right. So, over here, today, what we're going to talk about Aussie CAD. Okay, let's talk about Aussie CAD first. All right. So, Aussie CAD over here, let's take a look at what is the trend right now. Okay, we are now in from the bear flowing down to retest once again, and we have a very bullish 2 days of Aussie CAD, and now we are meeting up with the resistance over here. Okay, so we are still in the bear. So will we actually able to sell today? All right, it will greatly depends on the situation that Aussie CAD right now. By looking at Aussie CAD, the current candle, whether it will break the resistance into the bull. All right, this is the entrance to the bull. So I will say that tentatively, although we are still in the bear, right, but we are also at the verge between the bear and the bull. Right. So previously we have certain currency pairs. That is also similar situation. Okay, so right now Aussie CAD is another one. Do you remember about 3 to 4 months ago we actually waiting for Aussie CAD, correct? So finally Aussie CAD give us a chance to sell down. So today, until this situation right here, will there be a change of trend? Very likely. Okay, very likely. So over here, what we are going to do is that observe. I wouldn't want to, although we are on the resistance, which is quite good to sell, but by looking at this point here, okay, is the buying volume is very strong. That give a higher support, which a higher low, and now maybe building another higher low. So it may be retesting the resistance once again. So for sellers who wanted to sell this Aussie CAD today may not be a good day, right? So we can just give this a miss, right? So no harm giving one currency pair a miss because we still have plenty to go. All right, so let's move on. Let's take a look at Aussie franc. So yesterday Aussie franc have a good selling. Yes, and I remember this because I missed this badly. Okay, so well, it's a miss. Okay, so once I miss it, I will not chase it. All right. So tentatively, by looking at this, all right, we are now still in the selling mode. But today we are having a retracement, especially when we can see a gap down. All right, the price has a gap, and the opening price has a gap. So tentatively, I will say that probably today it's not a good day to sell, although we are still in the bear. All right, we are still in the bear, but likely it's not a good time to sell. Okay, so for a moment, I'm going to put this over at this point first. Okay, at this point first. And the resistance I will be putting up right here. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, so I guess I will still have quite a bit to go. All right, so since that's the case in the middle of nowhere, then in that case, probably we have to give this a miss, right? So we just skip this. Okay, so we move on to Aussie yen. All right. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, over here, right, Aussie yen. Okay. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you here. All right. How's the weather in Australia now? Cool, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah. All right. Hi, Bachandra. Bachandra. All right. So I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Okay. So move on again. Aussie yen. Aussie yen. Right. Aussie yen over here. Okay. I am still looking out for this. In the whole general trend, if you're looking at this, it should be a bull trend. Am I right? It should be a bull trend. So over at this part here, we are supposed to look at this as a bull trend. Okay. So for this right now today, whether it's a bull or it's a bear, tentatively for selling, I would say that there may be a chance. Okay, there may be a chance because over here we are now testing on the highest, the resistance over here, which is also the area of value. Okay, so this part here, right? This is the area of value here, and I would say that by taking a selling trade over at this area will be beneficial. It's quite good over here. All right. So just now I was saying that you see this should be this by looking at this should be like a bull trend. Am I right? So over at this part here is actually from the bull transiting back to the bear. So there may be a chance today that Aussie yen may be selling back here again. All right. So we may have a selling trade. So let's take a look at where is the resistance first, okay, before we conclude this. Okay, will that be a good one? All right, over here. Okay, so as we can see, the previous support and the resistance, okay, now the current resistance over here. So this is something that we are going for a retesting. For Aussie yen, we are going for a retesting. Retesting of the resistance. If this resistance is not breaking, then it should be turning back down in H1. We will see something like this, like yesterday. Okay, like yesterday. Okay, we are going to test on the resistance, not breaking, forming a green red candle coming down with engulfing red candle over this part here. Very likely we are going to grab some profits. Okay, we are going to grab some profits here. So Aussie yen, I would say that currently, if we are going to trade this Aussie yen, all right, very likely we are going to sell at the resistance, right? Although this is at the verge, okay, although this is at the verge, whether to bull or bear, and this is very close. So just wait for it to test on the resistance before we take any action, okay? So for this Aussie yen, a little bit of pullback over here. So tentatively, okay, I will suggest that we shall wait for it to test the resistance. Okay, so I'm going to put Aussie yen into my selling list, right? Okay, so next to go. Yes. First of all, pick up the currency pairs first. Then we will go in depth later on in my live trading. Okay. All right. So now for Aussie Kiwi, we are still very strong in the bull. So tentatively, we are now still on this support here, so which is not very ideal. So unlike Aussie yen over this part here, right? It has tested the support and a hammer coming in, and yesterday it actually started to swing up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 20 hours. Correct? Swing up for 20 hours. So will there be a chance to swing down? There will be a chance. Unlike Aussie Kiwi will be a bit different. Aussie Kiwi is already in the bull, very clear that the double bottom here has actually shown up. So over here, this is very likely to have another bull run. Okay, so another bull run over here. Yeah, there will be highly possible. So I'm going to give this a miss since I'm a seller. All right. Okay, so Aussie dollar. Okay, first of all, look at the trend. We are selling down. One wave here, another wave. That's a trending market. All right. So then it will start to retrace and now come back here once again. So Aussie dollar over here, it has tested it has actually, I should say, achieved my target, my profitable target here. Tentatively, by looking at this, right, we are moving towards a bull. However, we are now still in the bear. We are still in the bear, all right? We are still in the bear, so we are looking out for selling, right? For selling, then we should be looking out for resistance, correct? A resistance. So as we can see over here, the resistance has been tested already. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this resistance down here. Okay, as you can see over here, far left here, the support, the resistance, far left until here. So can you see the moustaches over this area? Right, so this is the area of value there where we can actually take a trade here. But however, now H4, it seems like it's going to retrace upwards as a higher low to retest the resistance. So allow Aussie dollar to retest. If it's not breaking, very likely on the second half of the day, it will start to slide down. Okay, it will have a high chance that it will slide down. Okay. So in H1, we are looking out for a green and red candle over here like this, similarly like this, okay, like this, all right. So then we can start selling, all right. So Aussie dollar looks good to me. Okay, I'm going to put this Aussie dollar into my selling list. Okay, Euro dollar, let's be unbearable. Okay, all right, just give me a little while. All right, I will come to Euro dollar shortly. Okay, so right, so over here, Euro Aussie over here. Euro Aussie, I will prefer to give you a miss, okay, over here, because right now, by looking at this Euro Aussie, is supposed to be in the bull. So buying is possible, selling is no. All right, very clear cut. Okay, all right. So EuroCAD, we are still in the right now. EuroCAD, okay. EuroCAD, we are still in the bear, but it's hovering around this area, very struggling. So if you're asking me, should I sell EuroCAD for right now, I would say that tentatively today I will give this a miss, because by looking at this, okay, by looking at this over this area, okay, we are looking at now tentatively we are on the resistance, which is actually quite good to sell. Okay, which is actually quite good to sell. But when I shrink down the chart once again, I see that currently, okay, EuroCAD, let me check again, once again, EuroCAD, oh, I'm sorry, EuroCAD is supposed to be a good buy, good sell, okay, supposed to be a good selling. So just now as I see that I was misled, I was misled by the resistance over this side here. So corrections, okay, corrections. So right now, I should be looking at selling for EuroCAD, okay? Since it has already tested the resistance and it's not breaking so far, okay? Then it should have continued the selling. I will be looking at selling for about another 40 to 80 pips, which is quite a good space here, all right? But then again, is that EuroCAD is a retracement trading over this part here. So it's coming back to the bear. So we just need to pay a little bit of attention, okay? By like example, right now we have a selling. Right now we have a selling signal over here. Right now, but please bear in mind EuroCAD, the EuroCAD about the trading hours. Okay, EuroCAD. Take note about trading hours. So probably EuroCAD may have a retesting. Okay, retesting of the resistance before it really start to sell. Okay, so I will just hang on with this, okay, but I will still put this EuroCAD into my watch list. Okay, so EuroCAD into my watch list, is it yeah, okay, EuroCAD, huh? Let me check. With this EuroCAD, we have total run about four. Okay, so basically roughly we have about 20 pips to go. We have about 20 pips to go from right now, from the current pricing. So I guess if it hits on the 20 pips, and it may rebound to retest the resistance before it start to sell. Okay, so EuroCAD have to pay more attention and be patient. Okay, all right, so Euro Yen, let's take a look at Euro Yen. All right, Euro Yen over this part here, Euro Yen, are we going to for a selling? Today I will suggest that Euro Yen we got to stay away for a little while. All right, one part here, it shows that the rejections, which is quite strong. And but then again, the candle rejected from the resistance. Where is the resistance now? Okay, let's check. Where's the resistance? The resistance in H4 over here, I lower down to a time frame, one time frame down. Check. Okay, if the resistance still stands, one here, resistance is here. Now it got rejected, correct? So it got rejected once. So will there be a chance to sell? I will say that there will be, right? But there may not has a lot of it may not pull for a lot of pips. Okay, so let me check. Wow, this space is also still very good. So currently, okay, let's take this away. Okay, so Euro Yen also looks good today. I'm surprised. Okay, still looks good for selling, but okay. Let's wait. We have already tested once because of the news earlier on. So tentatively, let's hang on with this to let it retest the resistance once again, right? Then perhaps on the second half, then we can start selling the Euro Yen, all right? Okay, so I'm going to put Euro Yen into my list again, all right? Euro Yen. So Euro Yen is good for selling, right? Then next to go Euro Kiwi, right? Euro Kiwi. Well, Euro Kiwi, let's take a look. Euro Kiwi, in fact, we are now already in the bull. We are in the bull retesting, hits on the resistance and now coming back. So right now for this Euro Kiwi is still in the bull. So tentatively, you see a selling candle, selling signal here. These are all probably a pullback. Okay, so this is maybe a retracement in the bull. All right, so this selling may not be long term. Okay, so please be careful. We are still looking for a bull. All right. So euro dollar. Let's take a look at euro dollar. Right, euro dollar over here. Okay, looking good. Now we are still selling. All right, so we are still in the bear. Right, in the bear. So right now for euro dollar, let's take a look where is the support and the resistance over here. As we can see, the resistance, one wave down here, another wave down. Okay, we have a previous support as a resistance. So over here, we have a support right below here. I would say over here, it's quite a good space, right? So tentatively, as we can see, okay, the support is actually, the resistance is actually up here. We have been rejected once again, and now coming back. Let me lower down the time frame once again. So will there be a chance that the euro dollar will have a chance to sell? Probably, unless it tests on the resistance once again. Okay, let it test the resistance once again. That will actually form a V shape, or we call it a double top. All right. So very likely, euro dollar, after it started to retest the resistance, okay, this resistance, then we can consider a selling. All right, then we'll consider a selling. Right, so probably once again, euro dollar seems like it's going to be a long wait. Okay, then let's be patient with euro dollar today. By looking at euro dollar today, okay, now we are having a selling cycle, but having a selling cycle that is going to respect the support, moving support here about 13 pips. Then I guess probably it is not a good time to sell because we are pretty near. Okay, we are pretty near to the support. So in that case, okay, so that's to say that we have to wait for euro dollar to retrace upward first, to retest the resistance, then we start selling. Okay, that's for euro dollar, right? Okay, so next to go, right? Hi, morning, unbearable. I hope I answered your euro dollar. Okay, right? If you understand, let me know. If you do not know, ask question. Okay. All right, so next to go, pound Aussie over here. Pound Aussie, we are now in the bear, retesting, and retesting once again. So each time the retesting is pretty good in a way that is actually still forming a lower resistance, a lower high towards the towards the support. So I will still say that pound Aussie is still good. Okay, looking out for selling, right? It's just that we need to check. If I want to sell, which area should I concentrate to sell? Okay, so over at this point, this is the resistance. Okay, the resistance has been tested once and now bringing it down. So probably this is also pretty good when we have a selling signal. Okay, when we have a selling signal. Alternatively, pound Aussie will need to go up about 70 pips to test the resistance before it will come down. Okay, so a bit too far away for us. Then since that's the case, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay. All right, pound cat. Let's take a look at pound cat. Right, pound cat over here. Pound cat. Yes, pound cat. Since the bear is been running, break the support is still running down as a low. Last 2 days, very bullish buy into this area. So is this going to be is it going to be a bull or a bear? So pound cat, I will still say that we still have a chance for a bear. Right, you still have a chance for a bear. It's just that right now, again, let's see where's the resistance level. Okay, this is the resistance level around, yep, around here. Okay, from here until, yep, there. Okay, so looking at this right now, okay, by looking at this, tentatively, it should be a pullback. A selling is possible. Okay, a selling is quite possible. So we have total rand for about 66 pip, 666 pip. So very likely, I would say that for now, this pound cat, selling is possible, but then again, the pips is also quite big of a space. But then again, it don't give me the confidence to sell for pound cat. Okay, so by looking at this tentatively, unless it comes back here to retest the support, okay, to come back here. So by coming back to retest the support, we have about 60 pips. Then that it should be fine to enter a trade. Okay, but you must remember when you enter for pound cat to sell, you are trading on the retesting. Okay, retesting. So it's not in the trend. Okay, although the trend is still in the bear, but we are very near to also. So tentatively, no. Okay, I'm going to put pound cat aside. Okay, so pound franc, right? Pound franc day in the day chart, we have finally worked in a very good way that actually it breaks the support over this area. So this zone is actually a very strong zone that actually you can see it's tested, getting nearer and finally it breaks. So after it breaks, right, so I'm going to look out for a resistance. I'm going to look out for the previous support that will become my resistance, okay, which is over this price here. Okay, over this price here. So let's wait for this pound franc to retrace upwards. Okay, when it tests the resistance without breaking, then H1 started to turn. Okay, started to turn. There's a red dot, green or red candle coming down and golfing candle coming in. Then we are able to sell for pound franc. Okay, pound franc. Right, so I'm going to put pound franc into my watch list. Okay, so okay. Pretty good. And sorry, I wanted to wait for it and let's see will there be a chance. Okay. All right, pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen seems like it's my favorite pairs. Am I right? Okay, not really my favorite pairs. Okay, but just happened that it started to have a turn down, then we can have a selling. Okay, so pound yen over here. By looking at this, the trend over the selling here, and it has completed my mission over this part. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Okay, then over here. Previously, the blue box is up there, if you still remember. Now it has a break out of the blue box. It doesn't come in. So I will see that most likely we are going to have a selling in near future, maybe next Monday. All right, maybe next Monday, but may not be today. Okay, may not be today. Okay, so pound yen tentatively, let's see where's the resistance first. Okay. The resistance over here, okay, which are not bad, has been tested once. But yesterday, sorry, for the last 4 hours, okay, the candle is actually showing us this the dilemma. We do not know where the seller going or the buyer going. So in that case, please wait first. Okay, anyway, we have already tested the resistance and got rejected. So in this case, I will be waiting for things like this, a green, red candle, engulfing red candle. Then probably I will enter a trade. Okay. So pound yen good for selling. Now I would say that I would say 50%. Okay, 50%. So may not it's not that significant yet. So I will give this a miss. Okay, for the first half. Okay, the second half we may second half. Okay, second half. Okay. Since that's the case, can you? Okay, I can. All right. So. Alright, I can just put it in, but I will star it. Okay, I will give a star. Okay. Pound yen. Okay. I will not put a star in case I misled. Okay. Right. So I will just put a second half bracket. Okay. Okay. So next to go. Pound kiwi. Right. Pound kiwi over here. Pound kiwi, I'm not very keen in selling, okay, because right now we are in the bull. So in this bull, in the running, is having a lot of retesting of the pricing, and then we just need to wait for a little while. So the resistance, okay, we have a new higher resistance over here. So tentatively, it looks like it has been tested, coming down. So, but the trend is still in the bull run. So I'm not very keen in selling. Okay, so I'm going to skip this. Okay, pound dollar. Let's take a look at pound dollar over here. Well, pound dollar, we are in the selling mode. Okay, that's pretty cool. Very obvious. We're in the selling mode right now. So pound dollar, when we take a look at this part here, all right. So from here to here, we are running about 688. Okay, so right at this pricing, okay, 688. I would say that tentatively pound dollar is also good to sell. All right. I will say that tentatively I can see there's one resistance over here and it breaks into the resistance level. So currently for pound dollar, I will be looking out for a selling. Okay, I'll be looking out for selling. When H1 we have a green and red candle. Okay, then that will sell. Okay, all right. So pound dollar, okay, pound dollar, I will be taking into consideration, but this trade will be a retracement trading as well. So please take care, okay, for this pound dollar. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, over here, dollar CAD. Okay, now it has a reversal. And from here, as we can see, the red candle is actually a pullback. Set up a support to continue the bull. So no selling. Okay, no selling. The next thing, dollar franc over here. Dollar franc, we are now yesterday, the day before, we retested the resistance, coming back in a very bearish run. And today we have a support. We have a support there already. So tentatively, okay, on. System is pretty far away. Is it very far away? Kind of. Dollar franc, it looks pretty good, but then again, it is not where I am looking out for. Okay, so dollar franc, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, no. I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, so how about dollar yen? Well, dollar yen yesterday, well, as we have watched my live session, the dollar yen has fallen into my target area. So right now it's going back to retest the resistance here. Okay, so this dollar yen, if it actually goes up without breaking the resistance, and in H1, right at this moment, okay, it has a green and red candle. So the red candle is not a engulfing candle because the green is so long. So I'm going to wait for another hour. If the current green candle, this candle, okay, depends on how it closed. Okay, then I will decide whether to sell dollar yen. Because in the whole general, dollar yen is still working very hard. Still working very hard to actually maintain, okay, to maintain the current status. So hopefully it don't last. Okay, hopefully it don't last so that we got a chance to enter a trade. Okay, all right. So that's for dollar yen. Dollar yen, there's the resistance has already been tested. So now waiting for a selling signal in H1. Green, red, we have already. So now waiting for another red candle, another red engulfing candle. Then I will be ready to sell. Okay. All right. So dollar yen. Dollar yen. Okay, so let's move again. Right, Bitcoin 2800. Wow. Riano. 2800. I think we are very near, huh? Okay. So near, coming so near to our target of 18 or 19. Am I right? Okay. Well, all right. So yes, so Bitcoin, I'm still waiting for the price of 19, between 18 to 19, all right, between these two price, so that we will have a good chance to enter for a buy trade for this Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, just be a little bit patient. Okay, so that we know patient pays, correct? All right, so let's move again right now to gold trading. Okay. Okay, for the gold, alright, for the gold trading over here, yesterday we were actually talking about this, alright. We are looking at this, right now we are in the middle, so tentatively we don't sell, we don't have anything to buy, alright. So for gold trading, I think probably you can give this a okay. So now is there will be a lot of sideways, there will be a lot of turbulence, okay. So yeah, that's all. All right, for today, let's see what do we have. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right here, what we have here, we have Aussie yen, Aussie dollar, Euro CAD, Euro yen, Euro dollar, pound franc, pound yen on the second half, pound dollar, and dollar yen. Okay. Today it seems like we have pretty much of currency pairs that we need to test the resistance. So in that case, we don't execute any trade. Okay. If it doesn't meet the resistance. Okay. So we must set rules and criteria how to enter for a trade. All right, so that we will be able to grab the profit confidently. Okay, all right. So I guess that's all for today. Okay, so guys, today is Friday. All right, so I'm going to see you later on in London hour with a live trading. Okay, so I shall wish all of you good luck in your trading with bountiful of profit. Right, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you again later on.